Greetings, fellow watchers and racers. Here we are with another video, Earth date 202312.17. It's a Sunday, and I just spent 2.5 hours trying to get this time. I first got myself 17.510, then we got down to 17.150, and I wanted to see if I can get into the 16s, and by Joe, we have done it. So what do you say we watch the replay? Here we go. All right, as those of you who know, I do this from the cockpit view, so you can take a look at my telemetry as we go through as we go through the beginning. This is how I did it. I wonder how. You know what? I think I remember that I need to turn the volume down a little bit, because I think the game volume was a little too high. But here we go. Turn one to the left, down to second gear. Should have hugged that turn a little bit more. Got up on that curve, but this is what we did. We were able to finally get turn here and nail this in fifth gear. I think I still probably may have possibly gotten on the throttle just a little too late. Tried to hug this turn to get up on that curve so I can get out and get on that throttle, because when you get on the throttle, the car just wants to understeer out into the wall. So here we go. I forget the name of this turn, but I think it's 6, 7, and 8 down through here. You don't want to jump the car. You basically will need to keep one of the tires. You need to keep the left tire and then the right tire, then the left tire again on the ground. If you take 2 tires off the ground, you're going to jump it. You won't have any time to react. Once the car settles and you'll be able to try to turn, you're going right into the wall. Get up on that curves, because those curves will help turn this car, but high downforce, but it'll still understeer on you. I really like this car. You do not have to worry about snap oversteer in this car. I would like to go and take a look and see what the suspension looks like. Stay in 6th gear, go out wide, turn in. I downshifted to 5th. I tried to get over as soon as possible so I can get on the throttle a lot sooner than I can. I should have probably been at 150 coming out of that corner, but this is what we got. And then we come across the line with a 164.95. And what do you say we go back and take a look and see what that looks like? Let's see what that looks like from this particular view. Let's go back. Go back. We're going to start over again and watch it from the chase cam. See where we are. One more time. Maybe we might even just watch all 4 views. This video wouldn't be too very long. Let's see. Can I look back? Yeah, I can look back. Coming into that turn. This is probably just the coolest. Supposed to be watching from the chase cam. So for those of you who are doing chase cam, you can see what I did, where I put the car. You can follow along. If you don't have my particular type of time, you can follow along, and maybe you can do better. Ideally, your job is to do better than I did. Match me, then do better. Get that car up on those curves. Use that curve to turn that car so you can get in the throttle a whole lot sooner. The wider you go, the longer it's going to take you to be able to get on the throttle. I cut it in here. I probably could have got on a little bit further. I dropped down to 4th, although the American that I watched stayed in 5th gear, but I used the 4th. This car drops a lot of power when you get off the throttle. You have to keep the throttle up. You have to keep the power up, because she'll drop down and she drops her power a whole lot. She drops power a whole lot faster than she picks it up. Coming through the final S's. Swinging out wide. The corner dips. Get that left turn digging into the ground. Get over on that turn. Get up on that curve. See, I came out of that turn a lot slower than I should have. Come across the line one more time at a 16.45. Now let's watch this from. They say we watch it from this particular view. See what the car looks like going around this turn. But who wants to watch it from this particular view? This is what you do when you're talking and you're doing the opening, right? When you're doing your opening, you turn off all the telemetry and you say, hey, this is what we were doing. Blah, 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 blah. This is a video. Ha, 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 ha. And then you move into the particular view that you drove in. But we're doing it in this particular angle because this is just a beautiful, beautiful game. Just a beautiful game. You can watch the car going on the track. Look at that. Whoa, hello. Woo! Interesting. Now that gives you a different perspective about seeing how the car looked when it was coming around certain corners. Again, get up on that curve. And then we'll watch one more view from the hood cam, because I've never really driven the game from the any other views except for the chase cam, the hood cam, and the cockpit cam, which is my preferred cam. I don't drive the bumper cam. I just don't. That's just not me. Besides, they're treats. So I always use the cockpit. So to get this time in the cockpit view is pretty impressive. Here we come around, going down through the S's, take another look at it. This is the video. This is what you do in the beginning. You do it from the chase cam while you're talking about what the video is going to be about. And then you get in the view that you want to show the particular viewer who may be watching what they could do. And we're coming across the line at a 16:9:45. So what do you say we go to hood cam and we start the video one more time? All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. For those of you who use the hood cam, nail that throttle. At the beginning, you're gonna have all the grip in the world, but when you pick up that speed coming down there, coming through there, and like trying to get, you're doing like what, 170 coming into that turn. You're coming into the turn at 170 miles per hour. You got to get down to second gear. Get up on that curve. Use it to turn the car. I didn't do that, but I did the best I could at that particular speed. It's all timing, your reflexes. I stayed in fifth gear through here. There was a couple of times I dropped down to fourth, but I was able to nail fifth gear through there. You got to get the car. Here we go. Get up on that curve. Get up on it. Use it to turn the car. Use it to turn the car, because once you get on the throttle, she's going to start understeering out towards barrier. When you come through here, you need to keep the left tire on the ground, then the right tire on the ground, then the left tire on the ground. If you get both tires out of the ground, you're going to lose grip. You're going to hit the wall. It's when you're coming through there, and even looking at it from this particular perspective, it looks like it's going pretty slow compared to when I'm actually in the cockpit view. This doesn't capture what it feels like when you're in the cockpit view. I'm going to finish off in this particular view, and then one more time in the cockpit view. I might even just go ahead and just tell you what, we'll go ahead and do one more view. We'll go ahead and do the bonnet cam for those of you who use that particular cam. This is a video game, and I do like to get in people's head by saying that if you use any other view besides cockpit view, you are cheating. But you're not cheating, because that's the view that's allowed in the game, right? But this is my psychological way of messing with people. And here we go, 1:16:9:45. What do you say we get in the hood cam, the bumper cam, we start the video one more time and see what it looks like from bumper cam. For those of you who likes the bumper cam. This just takes away from the beauty of driving a car, because who drives a car? You do not drive a car from the bumper cam. You have blind spots. This is the ultimate cheap view right here. For most people, this is the fastest view in the game. It puts you right in the center, which is strange though, because when you're in the cockpit view, it's effectively the same thing. All it does is then once you add the cockpit, it's basically the same position. But to me, you're actually sitting lower to the ground. And I guess effectively what operates as the width of your car is whatever TV you have. But get up on that curve. Use it to turn the car to the right. Use it. Get up on that curve if you can. You got to get your timing right though. Coming down the hill. Keep your right tire on the ground, left tire on the ground, right tire on the ground. Left tire on the ground, right tire on the ground, left tire on the ground. Make sure you keep one of those tires on the ground. You go airborne, the car's going into the wall. You got to keep one of those tires on the ground. Have to. Get up on here, get as close to that thing as you can. Small moves. The way this track moves and flows, this is a great handling car at high speed, but you have to be careful though. She will not snap over steering, so that's the one thing you don't have to worry about. Get up on that curve, like I said. You got to time it. Get down in there, up on it. Use it to turn it so you can get on that throttle a whole lot sooner than what I did. Coming across the line at 1:16:9:45, and that is the video. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Gamer Podium 13. Hit that like, subscribe. If you don't like the religious content, don't watch it. Just come here for the racing. But if you do like them both, I sure appreciate you. This is Gamer Podium 13. I'm out.